What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the warm-up and win and team of the season warm-up objectives to get yourselves packs for team of the season. So we obviously have the warm-up week, and I can imagine we more than likely will see objectives, SBCs, all of that good stuff every single day to be able to get packs for team of the season. Obviously, it is always better to keep it for the Prem team of the season or League One, depending on when they come out, rather than necessarily going all out on the community. But again, you're going to do it anyway. So in terms of warm-up and win, we do get some players back as well. I think these are loans which I'm not a big fan of. Obviously, it is to help anybody that is brand new to the game. That is obviously what it's all about. We've got a Fabio Winter Wildcard, a Jordi Alba Centurions, a Future Star Willock. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but obviously it's a fantasy foot. We then have Foot Birthday El Shawari. And then we have a draft token, 83 defender times 3, midfielder times 3, rare player, attacker times 3, and then finally a jumbo rare gold pack to finish. In terms of what you've got to do, obviously, as you can see for the first one, it is win, it's 30 matches in total in either squad battle, semi-pro, or rivals. I don't know why they didn't do foot champs in this as well. I know it would mean that we get it done pretty much on the first week, but I feel like they're pushing squad battles and rivals too much. When we've got other objectives that have had foot champs as well, I feel like this should have incorporated that. With obviously this one, keep 3 clean sheets in squad battles, semi-pro or rivals, whilst having winter wildcards Fabio. Makes sense now why we got him. With the next one, assist 4 goals in squad battles or rivals using Centurions Alba. And finally, oh no, we've got one more after that. Or win 3 matches with Future Star Willock in the team and play 3 matches with the Fantasy Foot. And finally, score 3 goals with Foot Birthday El Shawari. So obviously, as you are getting these done, once you've won the first match, you've got Fabio, which then obviously you're going to be doing the first one, which is keeping 3 clean sheets against squad battles or rivals, depending on what you want. And I believe once he's in your starting 11 and you've started the match, you can technically sub him out. So it really doesn't make that much of a difference, especially when it is keeping the clean sheet, which you can then just keep grinding to try and get to that win 5, which then you need to put Alba in it and get the assist with him. Again, that's not necessarily a hard one or a bad one in terms of rivals. Might be a little bit more tricky, but over the time, because obviously you've got to get to 30 wins anyway, and you have 99 games with him, you could just keep going until you've won, basically. Then finally, we've got the win 3. That one is a standard. Again, just put him on and sub him off if you've got better players. Play 3 matches with the Fantasy Foot. Not a problem. Sub him off again. And finally, score 3 goals with El Shawari, which is actually not bad because I feel like at most levels, you could probably score with him. It's not a bad card. It didn't necessarily get the upgrade that I was kind of hoping for, but we still move with it. And that's all of it. You get more packs back from it, obviously with the defenders, midfielders, and also the attackers. You can keep for whatever team of the season you want and open them as you go. We then have the team of the season warm-up, which again gives you a 584 plus pack. You also get a Premier League Prime players, Ligue 1 Prime, La Liga, Bundesliga, and Serie A Prime, which is then winning 2 matches, 4, 6, and 8 in your team of the season 1 League Cup. Now, this one is one that's going to be interesting depending on how many loans we can use. And it is 2 loans max, I was going to say, because what a lot of people do in this is they just run a full icon team. It's a bit annoying, and I do think team of the season icons wouldn't work, but I can imagine. I'm trying to think which one would be my best. Let's go 1L. I'm trying to think which one would be my best team to use in this. Or what league, for instance, because we've got 1 league max and then we also get a loan player. I'm thinking Ligue 1 should be the one in terms of attacking, but in terms of defense, I feel like it's going to be one of the worst. So I'm gonna have to go with Prem, I think, because we've got 1 loan for obviously Haaland. Let's go with the squad here. We'll go with a 4-4-2 just to keep it standard. It's what I normally play anyway. We've got Edison as the footballer. Pereira, to be honest, I'm not too fussed about the defence massively. We've got a Virgil, unless we obviously have a different loan to use. Left back, we'll go... Oh, do you know what? 92 pay. We'll go with the 83. Just for pace abuse and all that jazz. We've obviously got Mahrez. We'll have a look at obviously the bench as well in a second. Now, Yaya is definitely interesting there because I'm pretty sure my midfield is not fantastic. We'll look at the DMs and cams. We have got Conte. McTominay will do a job there. We'll come back and just see if there's anybody else. Ooh, this is not good. We haven't got a very... I think I've got Rashford still, so I can change him. Or we just go with Armand Diaz. We'll then go for another striker. To be fair, are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast and reliable, but at the checkout make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. I haven't got Martial, so what I'm going to do is go Ginola there. We'll then have a look and see, have we got another midfielder we could just possibly put in there. Grealish as a cam might work. The defense is pretty awful. What else did we have in CDMs? We had Casemiro, Partey, so nothing crazy there. It might be just a sacrifice for the midfield. What I might do is put Eriksen there and just run that. Because then you've got your two loans. We've obviously got Ginola and Haaland. They're going to do the work up front. We know that. Obviously, we're just looking to outscore the opponent. And then, obviously, you need to have the bench already equipped as well. We'll just put as many special cards there. We do have a beautiful right-wing sub there if we really wanted to. Grealish and the footballers. I have got Isaac as well. I mean, it definitely isn't any comparison to Haaland or Ginola, but I mean, it's definitely not a bad player by any means. That should be enough subs, and that should be everybody in the team. Obviously, we will change McTominay and also Diaz to fit into that centre mid and left mid role, and that should be the team. Again, if people have got an abundance of icons, you can just use a whole icon team, but I can imagine utilising the... the loans and also the primes. They technically should be different, but we will see. And I've accidentally moved him off, but that's fine. So if we look at this, so that's going to be 2 leagues. Oh no, they keep. So yeah, so basically you can obviously use all of the icons as well. That is in no problem whatsoever, which is a little bit scary because the amount of icon packs we have had. There's probably people with a full icon team with no problem. So definitely look at that, as well as then potentially having an R9 and also Pele as a loan, plus all of the other icons we've had. That's going to be very interesting to see, and I can imagine we will come up against a lot of teams with that. And that's all you've got to grind out for. Then you've literally just got to win the matches. There is nothing more to them other than that. And I think, what did we see in matches refresh-wise? 5 matches a day, 50 days. You've got so much time to get that done. That is going to be an easy one. So let me know down below if you're going to be completing that one. Maybe a little bit sweaty, but you have got so many matches to get that done. 5 a day for 50 days is incredible. The warm-up one should just take a little bit of time. Again, even if you just wanted to go for the 30 wins to start with and then start doing this, then by all means, you can do it all once you've got all the players, but obviously you also can do it as you go through. So let me know down below if this is a big dub, and also if you are going to be completing them, make sure you do like and subscribe on this. We should be grinding out, and hopefully there will be some more objectives coming soon, because we've got the daily login, the warm-up and win and team of the season warm-up should last a while, but it will be interesting. We've only got 6, oh no, in fact, no, it's not 50 days. So that means there's going to be more of them, in fact. So we've got 7 days times 5 to get this done. So nice little extra bonus there. Let me know what you think, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace!